Good Saturday morning, everyone. This is Sandy Wilhelmina and the sheep and the crew. Jolly Dog is napping out on the porch in his favorite place. And I thank you all for tuning in. All of you, anyone new, just hit the subscribe, leave us a note in the comments. Love to hear from you. And let's see, I am here today to show you a railroad paper kit that I've put together, and it will be available on the website. This is a one and only, so I'd show you so you could see it all. I have a couple of little train charms, cute little silver ones. I'll move them so I don't lose them. These are, let's see, well, they're tickets for the railroad. I love this one. B&O is famous for good meals, reasonably priced. Visit the diner on your trip. Take this check with you, and then the date. And they would click off the date when they bought it. This is one great big piece. I will do these last. Um, there's a lot in here. So just go one by one. I did not count these. This is the Lime Company Manufacturers of Superior White Line, 1907. A bill, a beautiful bill. It's a telegram from 1905. This is a letter to the from the House of Representatives, 1903. That's that one. This is a voucher release from the Pittsburgh Railroad. Was for $110.50. I do not know what is up with this camera. Squirrel. Oh, this was someone that fell from while getting on a car in Pittsburgh Railway. Personal injuries from which he died. So they gave his widow, looks like $110.50 to pay for his funeral. And this would have been from 1903. This is a flashcard of sorts. The Sturbridge Lion from England. This is an 1881 London rail schedule. I just popped it on some paper because it was a little fragile. This is, I don't know if it's a ticket or I think it's a ticket. We'll say that. This is a postcard. I know that's not a train, but it's cool. Look at the tunnels and bridges. Angels Flight LA, 1904 from Harper's. Not used. These are tariff receipts. 1874 is this one. And they, for taxes, paying taxes, and then they get clicked off that they paid. Hope you guys are ready for kind of a long one. This is September 1879. Attorney for the railroad. There's another tax receipt from 1872. Life insurance application for the ladies' auxiliary. Fingers are cold today. I think this is a I can't see. Oh, the Order of Railroad Telegraphers. Ah, how fun is that? You could be a radio telegraph person. So I'm just going to zip through these or we'll be here all day. This is a big pack with lots of antique and vintage ephemera. Funded in post. Empty envelope. Some pictures. This is the interior of a car. Looks safe, right? Some of these are just pictures I found. There's the surveyor for airline. Receipts. Okay. More receipts and balance ledgers. 1948. Chicago Railroad Center. I love this. It's from a movie. I can't remember who, but I think that's Lon Chaney. It was the book. Anything that had a railroad, I kind of grabbed. Electrifying our ribbons of steel. Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul, and Pacific Railway. This is railroad stock from 1975. Has the seal, and it's just beauteous. For Marjorie Snyder. Brotherhood of Railroad Trainmen. They were kind of an insurance company, or a union, actually. And then here is a great big giant ledger sheet from 1894. And it has all of the, what does it say at the top? Dividend slips. So it's got these really cool written in pen. Both sides. Another big one. Engle Railroad. Central, Engineer Road. I don't know. Central Vermont Railway. It's got all these cool stamps here from 1939. This is a book about trains. I'm not sure if it has a date on it. Might be a reproduction of something, I'm not sure. But I'll leave that for you to find out. This is a really pretty railroad map. I'm not going to unfold it because we all know what happens when I do that. There it is. I think the graphics on this are really cool. This is an actual picture. It says Lower Spiral Tunnel Field. And it's a postcard. Got a stamp from the top of the world. It's another picture with the horses there. The wonder of a train. I love this one. Out of these different books that I stamped that. And it didn't turn into a big blob, so that's in here too. This is from 1852. And that was from a London paper. $19.25. It's like a sales letter. That's a newer postcard. Railroad Museum. Railroad cars. The electric railway. We don't know why this is in here. Maybe so I can write a thank you note before I send this. And this is from Hudson River Railroad, Duncan, Sherman and Company transfer agents. And looks like a stock tally. Can you imagine having to keep track of stocks at that time like this? Statement of consolidation certificate surrendered at the agency and delivered to the register. So maybe they cashed in their stocks? Not sure. Someone will have to figure that out. And this is neat because it is blue. So let me find a white piece of paper. This one's white. And you can see it's kind of a ghosty blue. And please know that these ledger sheets are from way back in the day. These are 1873. So they do have some wear and foxing, and but they're good paper. Be great for backing things or making pages or printing on, you name it. And that is that for now. So that will be, by the time you see this, this will be on the website for sale. And it's a one and only. I don't have any other ones made yet. So I thought I'd just try letting you see what we have. And of course, I can't let you go without a book. This is from the Cornhill Magazine, number 14. This will make a great book cover if and when I take this apart. Probably when. Oh, please. This way a little. Okay. And this little tiny sticker from the printer, bound by Charles Cooper, Harbaugh Yard, Hull Street, Birmingham. And I am going to say that that is from Scotland, Birmingham, because those streets are not familiar. And look at this paper. So this is from 1866, and it's July to December, all bound together. Oh, come on now. I bumped it, and I bet that's going to cause us problems. Jeez. Maybe it's because of my background, huh? I go closer. Oh, I'm so terrible with this. Oh, please, let's go here. Let's start this again. Okay. Stay in focus, darn camera. There we go. You can feel that the printing and the papers kind of, I don't think it's rice paper. I'm not sure. It has probably got some sort of, it's really my favorite kind of paper. And there are plates. And it basically is stories. You would get these, and they're continuing stories through the book of, well, the newspapers, like week to week, or how often they did that. The pages are really nice shapes. Not as thick as what I would call rag paper, but it feels like something different. The Two Catherines, Village on the Cliff. So, like a chapter would come out, the study of Celtic literature. Well, I didn't see that. I am going to have to sit down and read that. The Claverings. Whoop, what happened there? Well, I've been keeping an eye out for things. It is, let's see, what kind of sewing is that? Oh, it's not hand farm. Okay. At least I don't think so, anyway. I think it's, here we go. We're sewn in. How about that? The edges have these speckled edges. Oh, I don't think it's been opened very much. Village on the looks like Village on the Cliff might be a something French. Oh goodness. Spinning wheel and from flax that she's spinning into linen yarn. I know there's a better name for it, but right now I can't think of it. Pennsylvania. I need to read that too. Prussian Army on the cornice. I wonder if that's a boat or a ship. It's got some binding issues, but I just heard a cat jumping around upstairs. They sound like a bunch of wild elephants up there. I didn't know little animals could make so much crazy noise. Two dramatists of the last century. The memoirs of Goldoni and Alfieri. They have left behind them records of their lives and literary labors, singularly illustrative of their peculiar differences. So this is a book review, basically. A Kangaroo Drive. I really do think I'm gonna have to let myself sit on the porch and read to Jolly. And it does look like there's kind of a Scottish theme. So, oh my goodness, that'll be a nice cover, won't it? So there you are. Another book you guys have put up with for me. I've been working with Patty Lang's digitals. Sorry, I almost had a craft-a-lanch. And there's two of the princess ladies, and then I used one that looks like ceiling tin, and I trimmed it out and I put her in the frame. It's just a journaling card. I am liking her printables, her digitals. The things I said I probably would never use. I lied. But expanding my horizons and learning to work with them together with the old paper that I really want to use. Um, it's a learning experience, and I'm liking it. So wouldn't she look pretty right on that book? Huh? Maybe I'll have to tuck her in there. Maybe too blue, but with her hair and stuff, well, I don't know. I'm gonna put her in there just in case. Just in case. So I hope your Saturday is fun. I think this is the 12th when I'm filming this. I'm actually managing to stay ahead of the videos, and there's some new things going on. Hazel Anaka has been doing, she just started her new series of interviewing women artists. And she started out with Carol from Crinkle Path, and it was amazing. So if you get a chance, hop on over there. Hazel's link is in the box, as is Carol's. And I hope that you will take a listen. And also, Angela's got her Give a Scrap, SCRAP, because you know what slips out of my mouth. It's not scrap. Um, and that's for her birthday month and for Earth Day, making things out of scraps and telling people, inviting people to join in and letting people know how much we care about each other. So that's the deal. I hope you'll go check it out. There is a lot going on, lots of fun collabs. And right now, my brain is recovering from a headache, so it doesn't want to work. That's my excuse for today. How's that? I will catch you in the next one. I have auction boxes coming home today with Jim, and I will let you know what I find. Talk to you later. Toodles.